Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? You must turn to the Most High in Him alone. No sidekicks, no Batman and Robins, no helpers or superheroes. The Most High only. This is not the Justice League, where you got multiple deities controlling things together. The Mighty One of Jacob is a stand-alone entity. The Mighty One of Jacob. He's by himself. There is no God or no deity sitting on either side of him, contrary to popular belief, Hebrew. Now, this evening tonight, we didn't have a live stream of Most High willing on Saturday, which will be the 3rd of May. We'll have a live stream, Most High willing, Saturday evening. I just wanted to stop in real quick just to get your mind to start jogging, Hebrew. And maybe we'll go into more of this on tomorrow's live stream. Maybe we'll read some more of this. Just a little bit. We're going to just do a little bit right now out of this book called Casting Lots. Ancient Hebrew divination magic. The English language is one of the most deceptive, diabolical, deceiving, magical languages on earth. It's the only language where one word can have 7 different meanings. It allows people to move the goalposts. They can pick one of 7 meanings if you try to corner them and say, hey, you said X, Y, Z. They can always say, yeah, I said that word, but I didn't mean what you thought I meant. I meant something else. I meant this or I meant that. It's called word magic. Did anybody watch the video on dualities? The other day, I posted a link to that video. Probably when this video uploads, I'll probably leave a link down below in the description as well. Go check out that video I did about dualities. We've let the Christian church make us think that there's only one spectrum of magic, that there's only one kind, not taking into consideration what happened in ancient Egypt with Uncle Moses, battling it out with the Egyptians. We're going to go into it further tomorrow evening, Most High willing. Just going to do just a little bit. And we also read yesterday the book of Joshua. I think it's chapter 18, how Joshua casted sacred lots before the Most High. Sacred lots, holy lots. I want to ask you, is Joshua wicked for casting lots? And casting lots is magic. It's divination. It's a form of. It's not just one kind of magic. And if you want to get angry and upset because we're not afraid of this, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to unsubscribe, then you go ahead. We deal with reality over here, no matter what it is. Let's just check this out. This is going to get good. Well, using lots. Okay, you know what? Chapter 1. Let's just read chapter 1. And then we'll do more reading tomorrow. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to share this video and give it a thumbs up. Using lots. Listen to this. A set of lots consists of 22 Hebrew letters, each inscribed on glass, wood, bone, terracotta, or stone. Each letter has layered meanings. It is preferable that they be made of natural materials, but lots should be made in spirit. So an exception is made for polymer clay because of the extensive work required to manufacture them from that material, which itself can be meditative. Do y'all see that? These lots, even building these lots and making these lots, can be meditative. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. You understand this? You can make your own lots, though it's best to learn about them first so that they can be made in ritual. Lots have a variety of traditional uses. They are used not only for divination, which is magic, but also for meditation and magic. Do y'all see this? Do you see this? This is what Joshua was doing. Like it or not, reverence and focused will and intent are needed whenever lots are cast and for whatever purpose they are used. You see that? Reverence and focused will and intent. Those are all spiritual and emotional things. You see that? This is magic, y'all. Literal. In pre-literate days, lots typically had pictures on them. Rough, quick sketches of the objects they were to represent. With time, the pictures became brief, stylized symbols of Hebrew letters. The current names of these letters still retain the meaning of the objects they were originally intended to represent. For example, the letter, I don't even know how to pronounce this because it's written in Hebrew and it's a picture of it. The letter, whatever, typically spelled B-E-T in English, bet, when pronounced in Hebrew, sounds very close to the word bait, B-E-Y-T, which in modern Hebrew still means house, home, or sometimes family, clan, or ancestral lineage. Do you see why it's important that we learn about lots first before you even think about making your own lots, before you think about casting them? The book told you it's best if we learn about it first. Learn the uses of it, learn how it works, so that when we construct them, we can build it in ritual. This whole thing is magical, y'all, supernatural. Because of the link between the names of the Hebrew letters and the items they represented, it has been possible to reconstruct with a degree of accuracy what each lot's ancient meaning must have been. That is amazing. Perhaps it is worth noting that even so, over the centuries, opinions regarding the meaning of each letter has shifted. AMHA interprets them as closely as possible to the objects each of them denotes. The mechanics of casting lots are simple. Lots are most often held in a bag or sometimes a box, and then they are cast gently, tossed onto a casting cloth. Natural fibers are preferred. When using them, we first prepare ourselves and the space by purifying and or consecrating it for the working, be it divination, meditation, or magic. Do you see this? Casting lots is used for divination, meditation, and magic. You are to focus your will and intent in your spirit on these things. You got to be in the spirit when you're doing this. This this book is very informative. We focus will and intent and reach for the powers. Do y'all see that? We focus will and intent and reach for the powers. I've capitalized these words to indicate that they have metaphysical meaning. Go and look up that word metaphysical if you don't know what that means. That's big. If casting lots for divination, we ask the question that has been on our mind or in the mind of the person for whom we are casting. We pour the lots out of their bag onto one side of the casting cloth without looking. We pick out 3 of them, which we lay in a line. They are then read from right to left in keeping with Hebrew tradition. The Hebrew language is also read from right to left because lots harken back to tribal days. Any practice involving lots retains some shamanistic elements. What this primarily means is that the seer's energy and their moving of energy to connect to other world powers is the most important element when using lots. Wow. Wow. Do you see this? Once again, it says what? What this primarily means is that the seer's energy, which is you, the person who's going to conduct this lot casting thing, the seer's energy and their moving of energy to connect to other world powers. Do y'all hear this? When you are casting lots, you're connecting to powers outside of this world. Yahweh. Do you see this? Joshua was doing this. I don't care if you like this or not. If you want to unsubscribe, leave. Joshua was casting lots, and he casted holy lots. Read it and weep. Wow, this is amazing, y'all. I'll read that again. What this primarily means is that the seer's energy, the seer, you are a seer. If you're engaging in this, this is what prophets used to be called way back in the day, seers. Do you see this? Because you're connecting to otherworldly powers. And don't let no Christian or no Catholic try to scare you. See, this is evil. Nigga, we connecting to Yahweh. Yahweh is not from this world. Neither are the angels, the holy angels. This is unbelievable, y'all. Therefore, except for the initial purification, consecration, blessing of ourselves and the space, it is not important in which sequence the next steps are taken. Whether you ask the question first or focus will first or pour out the lots on the cloth first matters little. If the energy moves, that is what matters. You see that? You can't see energy with your physical eyes because it's spiritual. That's the magic. That's divination. And you're going to use lots as a physical tool to conduct this. No different from Moses using a staff, a physical instrument to gain some kind of supernatural outcome. Nigga, that's magic. If you don't like it, I do not care. Unsubscribe. Joshua was doing this. And at some point, we're going to be doing this. That's why we're learning right now. If the energy moves, that is what matters. Your spirit. When you're doing this, you got to be in the spirit. It's a ritual. It's magic. Just like Joshua did. When using lots, learn to perform the sequence of steps in the way that feels best to you. Once again, you don't need to be able to read Hebrew to successfully cast lots. So don't let that get in your way. And we're going to read this whole book one chapter at a time, Hebrew. I want y'all to know this. I want to know this. That's why I went out and bought this. We're going to do this. Once again, you don't need to be able to read Hebrew to successfully cast lots. As with other forms of divination, you see that? This is divination. And I know right now somebody out there is clutching their pearls. No, Mr. Real Talk, please. Stop being scared. This is not church. And we don't give a damn what church has been teaching. To hell with church. Joshua casted sacred holy lots. And we gonna do it too. We learning about it right now. Like this book told you, before you can start doing this, you need to learn how all of this works. It's almost like, as the Christians say, we're being born again. We learning how to use divination, magic. Magic. Divination, divination, divination. You don't know what's going on. And most of you are scared to death because you still got church on the brain. Okay? Even though Joshua, you niggas out there say that you love the Old Testament so much, is Joshua wicked? Joshua did divination. Joshua did magic, and he ain't the only one. So did Moses. So did Elijah. Stop being weak and scared. Once again, you don't need to be able to read Hebrew to successfully cast lots. As with other forms of divination, it's only necessary to learn what each lot means and symbolizes, and to understand a little about their cultural load. Once you have learned their meaning, lots are easy to use. Do you see that? We got some learning to do, and we are going to do it. If anybody out there is interested in learning, what I want you to do is hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and go down below in the comment section and say, let's learn. Tomorrow, most high willing, when we go live on Saturday night, we're going to read more. It says, note, lots are considered, oh my, lots are considered sacred objects. I thought lots was evil. I thought magic was evil. I thought divination was evil. Even though the book of Joshua tells you Joshua casted sacred lots, holy lots. And what did this book say? Lots are considered sacred objects. You know what that means? Shut the hell up to any nigga out there think you're going to come on this channel and talk me down off of this. Shut the hell up. This is sacred stuff we reading right here. Sacred magic. Sacred divination. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Lots are considered sacred objects. Please consider this. Should you wish to make up their use, should you wish to take up their use and handle them appropriately. Treat lots with respect. Do not hand them to kids or pets to play with, nor should they be used during a party for fun. The use of lots is an act of reverence for the wisdom and energy that the powers agree to share with us. Do y'all see that? That the powers agree to share. What powers? The invisible world, the Most High God. And believe it or not, because most of you are scared, you don't want to learn anything, the Most High God has set up invisible powers and invisible things for us to use. But you're scared. And I get it. That's why I'm not disrespecting you, berating you, or angry at you. You're afraid. I'm trying to help you to come out of that fear. If we keep this in mind and learn them well enough to be sufficiently fluent in their use to longer need to, If we keep this in mind and learn them well enough to be sufficiently fluent in their use to longer need to refer to the book each time we cast, the fullness of their rich meaning unfolds. You see that? As said, we use lots today, not only for divination, but also for meditation and for magic. Do you see this? This is holy. It's sacred. Used for divination, meditation, and magic. It's all intertwined. Now, for any nigga out there that's looking at me saying, shame on you, you're wicked. Is Joshua wicked? I'm cool. If you want to call me wicked, cool. I do not care. I'm following the Most High God and him only. Is Joshua wicked? Because Joshua was handling and practicing lots, which is divination, magic, and meditation. Is Joshua wicked? Uh-huh. You niggas are too afraid to call Joshua wicked, huh? But you gonna call me wicked, though. And I ain't doing nothing but trying to learn what Uncle Joshua was doing. Because they had real power. And we are going to get this spiritual power. Nobody can stop it. When it's time, it's time. And you cannot stop this. As said, we use lots today, not only for divination, but also for meditation and for magic, which are further discussed later in this book. Reverence and focused will and intent are also needed for those uses of lots, as well as for any other uses of them. Do y'all see this? And look, that is the end of chapter 1. Most High willing, when we go live tomorrow evening, we're going to pick this book back up and we're going to read it in live time. If you have been edified by this video, if this has awakened something in you, aroused something in you to make you want to hear more and to learn more, do you know that this is your heritage? This is your stuff right here. Divination, magic, meditation. Joshua was all into this stuff. How come you afraid to go into it? Because what the church has done to you. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Most High willing, I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday evenings live. Peace, family.